good morning. Thank you for joining me. I hope everybody's well and having a good week. Sorry, I just need a slurp of water. Wet my whistle a little bit before we start. Well, last time I did a Temu haul, you all seemed to really enjoy it. So, I did a thing. I've got another one. I love Temu. So many good things for such good prices, and returns are so easy. What is not to like? What is not to like? So I've got another big bag of stuff to show you. Let's see what I got. Let's see if it was like the things that I ordered. I don't remember what I ordered. That's the other good thing about Temu. It takes a while to arrive. So by the time it arrives, it feels like a lovely surprise. You know, it's almost like getting a bag of presents. After you've had to pay for them, obviously. Anyway, let's get into it. I'll put links in for everything that I show you that I can find that's still available in the description box in case anybody wants to shop. Just to be clear and transparent, this is absolutely not sponsored. This is all paid for with my own money. It's not any sort of sponsored content, and no discount code, none of that stuff, I'm afraid. No discount code was always a disappointment, but yeah, I'm afraid it's just off my own back. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. What did I order this time? Let's start with this little box. What is in here? Ooh! This is a little game. Do you know I've had those card games before that I've thought were really good from Temu. We played one when we went to Padstow with the family and it was brilliant. We really enjoyed it. And this is a similar thing. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's Family Time, it is called. Let's open it up and see. It's got shrink wrap on it. As I said, I will link everything. I can't remember prices, but everything's about 0 pence pretty much. No, it's not, but you get my drift. Okay, it is a little pack of cards that look like that, and these questions are meant to inspire fun and engaging conversation. Simply pull a card, read it aloud, and discuss your answers with your family. Okay, let's randomly pick a couple out. If you were an ice cream flavour, what would you be? What about everyone else? Okay. What is special about the neighbourhood you grew up in or the one you live in now? Interesting. We'll do one more. If you could be any age, what age would you want to be and why? That's a really good question. I like that. I feel like these might be good for one of my chats with Carla. Perhaps we could use those for one of those videos that we do. I think that would be quite fun. Yes, that's good. We like those. Right, next I have a pair of trainers. Got some trainers last time and they weren't brilliant. However, I thought I would give the trainers another go. Okay, I've got pink. Pinky pink, pink, pink. These actually feel better than the last ones. The last ones I ordered felt very cheap. I think these were slightly more expensive. When I say expensive, they were like £10 or something. More expensive than the ones that came last time. Rubber on the bottom. I like the design. I feel like the design is really nice, and that actually I'm sure it's not, but it feels like real suede on the front. And then this is like the new Bucky type fabric, but yeah, I like those. They don't feel as cheap. They're quite nice and lightweight. They don't feel as cheap as the other ones at all. So I'll definitely give those a go. They'll get as far as going on my feet anyway, so that's good. Next, I've got this. Let me just open this up. This is, oh, okay. Right, so it's like a little silicone tray, and it was meant to be at marbled. It is actually marbled. It has got the marbled design on it. I couldn't see it to start with. It's not brilliantly marbled. It's sort of lines of marble. But I wanted this to put above my sink on the windowsill. At the moment I've got a plastic, like, you know, Chinese food containers. I've got one of those with all my washing up sponge and my little scourer and all those things in. And I wanted a tray looking thing to put them in, and I liked the fact this was silicone. And in actual fact, this is bigger than I thought it was going to be, so that will also hold my liquid soap and my fairy liquid, which also sit on that windowsill. So that will sort of corral all the washing up stuff together and get rid of the nasty plastic Chinese food container that I have currently. So yeah, I'm pleased with that, and that was almost 0 pence, like everything else. That will be good. Right, what have we got here? Oh, I'm excited about this. This, I'm probably going to be bitterly disappointed. It's a handheld fan, but it's meant to be a super duper handheld fan. It was about £5, I think, so it was expensive. That's what it looks like, and it said in the advert something along the lines of it cools you down by 20 degrees or something. I can't remember exactly. I'll put a picture up if I can find it. But right, is it USB recharge? Oh, do you have to put the USB into it to use it? Surely not. Double click the button to turn on the power in. Gotta love Chinese instructions. Double click the button to turn on the power in 20 ST gear. God, it's not going well. There's only an up and down button. Oh no, it's on. Well, it's quite a nice fan. Let's see what else it says. Click on plus 20. That takes it up to 40. Oh, this is the speed. Okay. I wouldn't say it's cooling everything down by 20 degrees, but it's quite a good fan. And it's quite nice looking as well, isn't it? It's sort of rose gold, and it's got 20 on the screen there. I don't know if you can see. And apparently if you do a long press. Oh, yes, it's going right up. Oh, it's getting faster, it's getting faster. Good job I've got glasses on, otherwise my eyes would be watering like crazy. Oh, that's top speed. Oh, that's nice. Actually, that is a pretty good fan. I'm quite pleased with that. And I'm turning it right down now. That's very good. Right, how do you turn it off? Does it say? Double click. Okay, in shutdown mode, click to check battery level. Battery level is 94%. That's pretty good, and it's USB rechargey as well, which is good. Save using loads of batteries, and it comes with a little handle that clips on at the back there, so you can loop it through your wrist. That is actually really good. I really like that. I think that's a good thing. Quite impressed with that. That would be coming to Greece with me in the summer. Good if you're in the menopause situation as well with the hot flushes. I'm very impressed with that. Possibly the best handheld fan I've ever tried. Right, what else have we got in this huge box? Oh, we've got paper serviettes. I got some last time, the scalloped edges. No, that was from TK Maxx, wasn't it? I didn't realise they did paper serviettes on Temu, so imagine my delight when I found these very summery ones which have lemons on. As I said before, I don't use paper serviettes all the time, but when I have people coming around for a barbecue or for dinner, I like to put them out rather than using cloth serviettes and then having to wash them. And I love this design, the lemons. I thought that was so pretty. Right, this is a bit of a knockoff. This is, it's a Cath Kidston knockoff. Naughty, but I know people like dupes, knockoffs, whatever you want to call them. This was about £4, I think. I don't know if it is actually a Cath Kidston design, that I'm not up on Cath Kidston, but I wanted to get this mainly to show you actually. It's just a little zipped makeup bag. It's even got a Cath Kidston label, and it's even got, can you see on the don't know what you call this, the zip tag, it's got the Cath Kidston embossed on there, so attention to detail is rather nice. And of course it's got the Cath Kidston thing there, and then it is lined in pink. So yeah, nice little size that for your handbag, for a little pouch or something. If you are a Cath Kidston lover, I think that's quite a nice thing. Bought more earrings. These are actually quite big. Let's get the packet open and have a look. Open up. I can't get it open. There we are. Oh, these are a little big. Sometimes they show the earrings on people and sometimes they don't show them on people, so you don't really know how big they are, but I thought they were lovely for summer. I really like them. Let me put them on. Sometimes they're difficult to get on as well. Oh, these are just okay, they don't clip in at all. Do they clip in? No, I don't think they do. So they just, oh, I think those are quite nice. I think for holiday, with the right outfit, those are quite nice, sort of a bit of boho chic, aren't they? As I say, they don't clip in at the back, but they are pretty. I think they came in different colours as well. I wanted the multicoloured ones, multicoloured beads, but yeah, I quite like those. Quite pleased with those, I think. Right, let me just pop my other earring back in. Okay, next we have this. These have been, people have been talking about these on TikTok and or possibly YouTube. They were doing them in Aldi and I missed out on them. I went to Aldi and they didn't have one, but I love this idea. It is a 8-compartment thingamajig. The lid comes off, well, you can hold it by the handles if you so desire. I can't imagine that I want to. But it's for, oh God, sorry, I just nearly broke my nail. In fact, I did break my nail, never mind. So it's got 8 little individual thingamajigs in here. And the idea is you prep snacks or salad or whatever. So at the beginning of the week, pop it in your fridge and it's easy to get to and all your stuff is there and you can make up your salad or grab your snack or whatever. And for me, this is going to be just perfect for the summer months for salads. I'm going to prep my tomato, lettuce, cucumber, beetroots, whatever, sweet corns, all of the things, and pop them in here ready to go, so each day I can make my salad up for lunch with whatever I want with it. I really, really like this idea. It's a sort of organising thing, which obviously made me think I'm going to be a very organised lunch prepper with this, so very pleased with that. Looking forward to giving that a go. Right, next, what have we got here? I have no idea what this is. It feels very nylon. Oh, this is the cushion covers for the big cushions by my bed. They feel, they're soft, but they feel like if you put a match to them, they go up like, or melt. Yeah, not the best quality cushion covers I've had, but they do feel really soft. Actually, that being said, they're not bad. They're nicely made. The zips are really nicely sewn in. And it doesn't really matter because they're purely for decorative cushions on my bed. Again, I'm still trying to match in the cushions that I've got with the wallpaper, so we'll go and give those a go. I think they're going to be a good match, actually. I needed a sort of mid-lilac-y colour to go with the new wallpaper, so we'll give those a go and see if they work well. They look to me as though they will, so pretty pleased with those. They're not the sort of cushion covers I want in my lounge, for cushions that I was actually using in the lounge, but I think for on the bed, where they just literally get put on the bed for decorative purposes and then thrown off the bed in the evening when we get into bed, they'll be fine. Right, next, what are you? What are you? This is a dusting glove. You put your hand in the back there. It's weirdly got a seam up the middle, so I don't quite know what that's for, but you put your hand in there and you dust with it. It was actually shown as for doing the inside of your car, which I thought was pretty good. It's sort of a furry texture and then sort of a mesh fabric on the back. And I thought, do need to do the inside of my car, so I thought I would give that a go. And again, it was very, very, very cheap. Right, next we have, oh, these are for, I really like the look of these. I've got one of these in a frog shape in one of my plants already. So these are, you stick them into your plants, live plants, not fake plants, and hang on, how do you fill them up? This is odd. So you stick them into your plants, they've got a hole in there, they're hollow all the way up, and they're meant to be filled with water, and then the plant takes in the water as it needs it, type of thing. I've got a frog-shaped one over there, but the frog has a mouth that is open at the top. and these are completely closed at the top. So do you have to fill them with water like that and then turn them over? And but that strikes me as slightly odd. I think those are maybe not quite as they... I mean, I suppose you could fill them up from the bottom and then put your finger over it and then shove it into the... yeah, I suppose you could. Yeah, perhaps you do then. Perhaps that's what you're meant to do. But it wasn't quite what I was expecting, that. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Right, this is a swimming costume. Now, you're not going to get me modelling this, I have to tell you. But, oh, it's nice, actually. Oh, it does have... Right, I really like this. It is a really nice swimming costume. It's not cut too high on the leg. It feels nice quality. It's lined, so it's got tummy control fabric here, which is great. But it's got the shaped pads inside that move around rather than the static ones. And these are a pain in the arse because when you wash them, they move around and fold up. I mean, I suppose I could take them. There is actually a hole, so you could take them out before you wash them. I actually think that is a really nice swimsuit. What size did I order? I can't remember. Have I got it here? I got the XL, and that looks as though it will be a good size. That is actually, overall, apart from the movable pads, which, if I try and remember to remove them before I wash it, will be okay. I'm really pleased with that. I think that's really nice. I really like the colours. I think that's good. If that fits, that's going to be a winner. Next we have, oh, this is some decorative stuff for summer, for some sort of summer display. I think I was expecting there to be more than just one stem. It's oranges on a very long stem, which is fine, and they look nice, but I thought I was paying for more than just one stemful of oranges. I'll have to check that out. They look fine, you know, they're nice, but I was expecting enough to sort of, not fill a vase, but I thought I was getting 2 or 3 lots of that. Right, next we have this, which is a pink satin skirt, which I'm quite excited about because this was really, really good value for money, and I like it. It's just a pink satin midi skirt with a bit flippy on the bottom. It's got a zip fastening. Again, I think I got this in an XL. I don't think there's a, oh, there is a label down at the bottom. Yeah, I got this in an XL. It looks as though it will probably fit okay. It feels nice satin, actually. It's not really cheap. It's not. It hasn't got a raw hem. It's got a properly machined hem. It's got darts sewn into the waist. It's nicely made, nice fabric, considering the price. I am happy with that. If it fits. I also got, bear with me, collar, a little t-shirt to go with that, and I thought the pink trainers would go nicely with that as well as an outfit. This little t-shirt, which is green, and it's got a v-neck, and it says limoncello on the front. It's got a lemon print. I thought that was so nice and so summery. Yeah, I like that. Again, it feels pretty nice quality. I'm sure it's polyester. It will not be cotton. So it's got spandex, which is American for elastane, so that should wash well. Yeah, pleased with those. Hopefully they will fit well. Next we have, oh, this is a little set of lights. Again, I picked these up for summer decor. Thought these were really fun, whether that's inside or outside. If we get a lovely summer of an evening in some sort of decoration display. They are battery powered lights, and they're in the shape of lime slices, and I just thought they were super fun. At the moment in my fireplace, I have got little pastel Easter egg string of lights, and I thought these would be fun. It probably not in the fireplace, but probably in some sort of display, as I said. I'll obviously show you when I put them in. Next we have, I don't know what this is. Oh, replacement toothbrush heads. Who knew Temu did those? So useful. They're I've got a Braun electric toothbrush at the moment, and those are the replacement brush heads for that. Much cheaper than I can get them in the UK. Oh, another lemony thing. We're a bit full of lemons and limes today. This is a lemon hand cream, a nice handbag size hand cream, and I was quite interested to try. I've got their you know, I got that lipstick in my last Temu haul, the pink honey one, which I've got it on today actually. I really like it. It lasts so well. I really like the colour. It just, everything about it, considering how cheap it was. The only thing is the packaging of it was not the greatest. The packaging felt very tacky, but that doesn't really matter, does it? You know, if you've got a nice lipstick that lasts well in a pretty colour, you don't really care that much about whether the tube's made of cheap plastic or not. That's not the lemoniest lemony hand cream, but it felt quite nice going on, so yeah, not super lemony, that one. A little bit of a disappointment, I'd say. Right, next we have, I must have bought this, it's a makeup brush, which I must have bought for something specific, although I cannot recall right at this moment. It's an angled, sort of fairly fluffy brush. I genuinely can't remember what I bought that for, but I remember I'll put it there, then you can see. But I remember thinking I need a brush for that and buying it, and yeah, it will probably come to me at some point what I've ordered this for, but it seems a nice quality. All the brushes that I've had from Temu, makeup brushes, have been really nice quality. I've been super impressed with them. More earrings, again for holiday. Again, they're a little bit bigger than I ideally would have liked. Not sure about those ones. I love the colour, I love the basket wickery sort of effect. I don't even mind the hammered gold bit at the top. It's not one of those really yellowy gold ones. Perhaps I could get away with them. I'm not sure. We'll have a think about those ones. And still it goes on, still it goes on. I got this roll of washi tape, although it's not sticky washi tape, because I got a roll of very similar, but this is books. Basically it's books. It's for decorating my scrapbooking, and I'll put a picture in because you won't be able to see it very well because of the glare on this and the fact it's rolled up, but it's a really nice edging for the scrapbooking. I bought one with houses on, I think in the last Temu haul, and I've used that in my scrapbook and it looks really, really nice. So that's a book one for a bookish page in my scrapbooking. Right, more earrings. I need an earring intervention. Oh, these are fab. I really like these. These are exactly the size that I wanted them to be. Again, they're not that bright yellow, cheap looking gold. They're a nice understated regular gold colour. I really like those. Honestly, you can't believe how cheap the earrings are at Temu. Very happy with those. Perfect. Okay, this is a peel off lip liner tattoo, which I've seen on TikTok. It's not actually a tattoo. I can't remember exactly what it was. It's by the band Lake Rain, which I think was the same brand that the Pink Honey lipstick came from. I'm going to show this in a vlog, I think, because I was slightly intrigued by it. So I'll show it in one of my weekly vlogs, so I won't unwrap that now, but that's the colour that I got. We are down to the last two items. What do we have here? Oh, this is cuticle oil. I wanted to try this. So I heard somebody saying that they got some, can't remember where, TikTok or YouTube or something, heard somebody raving about some cuticle oil they had got on Temu, so I thought I would try some. It's like a rollerball application. I'm just trying to get some out to show you. It smells quite floral, jasmine-y maybe, and that's quite a good way of putting it onto your cuticles because you can roll it on and rub it in at the same time. Yeah, I quite like that. That's good. Again, it was incredibly cheap. Oh, that does smell very nice actually. I like the smell of that. Right, and finally we've got a rose blush powder. Again, I was just sort of intrigued by this. A lot of the Temu listings have little videos on them now, don't they? So you sort of see how things are used and what they look like on a video, and that is a very good marketing ploy, isn't it? And works on me anyway every time. Try and get this out. Okay, so it looks like this. Nice colour blush, and it comes with like a foam applicator like that, and I think not quite sure how this works. Do I need to unscrew it or something? Should I be looking at the instructions? It's got a mirror on the top. That's quite cool, isn't it, of the lid? I was being stupid. I needed to take the protective cover off, which I've now done. So it basically comes out like that. So it's a really good idea for a blusher on the go, because you don't need a brush, you don't need any sort of application, you don't get messy fingers, and you can literally just, you've got your all built into one. I like that. I can't see if it's coming out on camera, if it's actually doing anything. Oh, I think it is. But yeah, that's, let me do it on my arm to show you. It's just here. That's really pretty. It's not too bright. It's quite nice and matte. I think that's a brilliant thing for a really quick on-the-go blush. Great for travel. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. I like you. You're clever. It's a good idea. And a pretty colour as well. That is my Temu haul. Love a bit of Temu, don't you? What's my favourite item? I really like that fan. I think that fan's absolutely brilliant. If the swimming costume fits, I'm going to be chuffed to bits with that. Thank you very much for joining me for this one. I'll link everything down below as promised, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.